Hello, Twitter friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All the links are down below, as well as if you're watching me live, you can take a look in the chat. That being said, intuitive friends, hello. Glad to see all of you here. I haven't taken a look yet to see who's here yet, but definitely I'm going to in a minute. But first, for those of you who are watching this after the live stream and you would like to take part in a free 5-minute mini reading on my channel, well, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, and all notification alerts connected to my channel, and you will be notified the moment I go live, as well as when I upload new content. I hope that all of you are enjoying your February readings. And for those of you who are watching me live, welcome. It's another round of free mini readings. Okay, 5-minute mini readings. If you're interested, all you need to do is get on the chat list right away. I think I already have spot number 1 already taken, but there are 4 more spots available on the subscriber list, and I have 3 spots available in the members list. If you haven't received a free mini reading on the channel from, let's see, if you already had one from January 22nd all the way to January 27th, then you're not going to be added on the list. But if you haven't gotten your free mini reading yet and you would like to, no obligation, then feel free to just let me know in the chat. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, and listen carefully, and this is mostly for those of you who are new to the channel, read the chat carefully. All the information is there. I am not doing personal question readings. I channel messages for personal questions during my super chat live, like the one I had last night. Okay. So it's either during the let's spill the tea or you ask and I answer. Okay. So those are individual super chat lives that I do on my channel. They are not free, but if you're interested in having a specific question answered, then you need to join me on those two. You also have the opportunity to join me through my membership tiers. Okay. So tier number 2 and tier number 3 do get readings there, but again, read the perks or watch the video that's in the join section, and that's going to give you more information on how the perks work, and it gives you a nice detailed explanation of all the perks from tier number 1 all the way to tier number 3. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, let's see who's here. And remember, I'm only taking the first 5 subscribers. Oh, I just saw 99. It's 909 right now when I'm looking. So 99, nice. Okay. Let's see who's here. Remember, I'm only taking the first 5 subscribers. I want to say the first slot is already taken. But let's see who else is here. All right, intuitive friends, welcome. Let's review the following. All right, let's review the following. First, this is a free live mini reading. Super stickers and super chats get extra time. These messages are for entertainment purposes only. I'm only going to channel one question, and that one question I'll be channeling for today in the free 5-minute mini reading is what your guides want you to know. If you're interested in learning more about me, my credentials, private readings, and testimonials, all that is listed down below in the description box as well as in the chat. I did place in the chat some free resources for those of you who are interested in energy healing and affirmations for manifestations. I have that on both in the description box as well as in the chat. I also linked Cafe Astrology as well as a free resource. Intuitive friends, please read the legal disclaimer and I will call you in the order that you've appeared on the chat. The legal disclaimer is as follows. These messages are for entertainment purposes only, and please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. If you participated in readings already from January 22nd through the 27th, then I will not be adding you on today's list. There will be a new list tomorrow, Friday, so join me then. The first 5 subscribers and the first 3 members will be added to the list if you haven't had a reading already. At number 1, we have Positive Bear. Hello, Positive Bear. Welcome. And I'm adding you to the list here today, Positive Bear. You made it in time because usually it's like, oh my gosh, it's closed already. So Positive Bear, you are at number 1. Welcome back to 2003. Okay, there we go. At number 2, hello, Rose Quartz. How are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Great to see you again. Nettie P. Nettie, let me make sure that I don't think I did give you a reading, but let's just double check only because, you know, I can't memorize everyone that got a reading. You know, I don't. I don't. Trust me, I forget. So, yeah, Nettie. All right. Awesome, Nettie. You are now on the list as number 2. Nettie P. 37. You're at number 2. At number 3, hello, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa, I want to say, Lisa, that I haven't given you a reading, so I'll be adding you to the list. Okay, my dear? Yeah, you made it in time this time, so wonderful. Lisa, IS 3 ZI. All right, Lisa, you are at number 4. I'm sorry, at number 3. At number 4, we have Jock. Hello, Jock. Long time no see. Jock Calisthenics. Welcome. You're at number 4. And I want to say I wrote the first 5 subscribers, right? Yeah. I have one more open spot in the subscribers. Less, and then I'm going to write here members. Members, if you're here, you have 3 spots open for you. So if you're interested, there we go. All right, intuitive friends, we're going to start with Positive Bear, followed by Nettie, followed by Lisa, followed by Jack Cal, and at number 5 we have a spot open. Okay, so let me write that here. Let me write one more. All right, give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Awesome. Okay. I have to write that down. If not, people won't know if there are openings or not. Okay. So I have one more spot open for one more spot available for my subscribers, and for my members, there are 3 spots open. All right, intuitive friends, let us begin with Positive Bear. Hello, Positive Bear. Great to see you here. Welcome. Let's take a look here at what your guides want you to know. Just a reminder here, Positive Bear, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what's coming through for you. 5-minute reading here coming through for Positive Bear, what your guides want you to know. And let's see what's coming through. Inner child healing. Okay. So what your guides want you to know here, positive bear, is that maybe there is this healing process that you have either been going through. Maybe this could be something of like connections here to maybe parents. Okay, so mother, father, parents, whoever may have raised you. Could be something very much connected to family. Okay, family themes. All right, that may have happened long ago, that you may be clearing at this moment in time. If you do have a loved one, a parental loved one, okay, or doesn't have to be parent, could be anyone who raised you as a child and they crossed over, this is their kind of way of saying, listen, I'm still with you. Okay. So inner child healing, there may be some things that you are processing emotionally, things that have come up, maybe through triggers, maybe through memories, maybe through something here that you've been going through lately or as of late. Okay. Let's get more. This could also be, I mean, especially like if you're like doing counseling, therapy, things of that nature. Maybe that's healing as well. There could be some insecurities because I'm getting insecurities or feeling inadequate as you when you were a child. And you could be healing through that, or again, kind of looking back and your sense of self-confidence increasing now at this moment in time. All right, so let's see. Hello, Tim. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Great to see you, Tim. All right, let's see what else is coming through. What your guides want you to know. Yeah, Healer of the Ages. Again, two different decks, same message of healing. There may be something emotionally, okay, or in any other way, whether it was a memory that's been triggered, whether it is some type of breakup, separation, divorce, whether it's some type of grief or loss, that whether you experienced this long ago or whether it's resurfacing, okay, or whether this may have happened recently, but you do have here Healer of the Ages. There's not only healing coming through, but the wisdom connected to the healing process here. Now, whether this was connected to, again, family, childhood trauma, things connected to a time where, and I'm getting like a lot of yellow. I'm getting a lot of solar plexus energy. So it's reminding you here, positive bear, for you to work on your solar plexus chakra, 528 hertz, solfeggio frequency. Okay. Solar plexus chakra has a lot to do, or is very much connected to, I should say, very much connected to the feeling of confidence, the feeling of your gut level feeling, allowing yourself to lean into that and not to doubt it due to some type of insecurities or inadequacies. Maybe you've been thinking about someone, like I said, someone close to you who may have passed, or whether this is some type of resurfacing of some type of emotions. I mean, listen, there's a full moon coming up on February 1st, and few days before the full moon, I want to say February 1st or 3rd, one of those. And usually a couple days before the full moon, some people get a little bit more sensitive. Sensitive in a way of their sixth senses, or sensitive emotionally. Okay. So there may be something here that you may be working through, and it's coming through. King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords, your ability to master, you're embracing the energy here of mastering the logical, rational, analytical aspect of things. Okay. So you're able right now at this moment in time to have either very in-depth conversations, maybe about this healing. Maybe it is through therapeutic measures, counselor, therapist, etc. Maybe you've been talking about this, kind of airing it out with others that care about you, that support you. That could also be the case here. But there's this energy here of emotionally detaching from, or at least trying to, or working through something, but working through it more either through speaking or thinking clearly and trying to detach emotionally from it. So it's more kind of like understanding and being able to connect the dots of whatever this healing process that either you may be going through now, or at times, again, when triggers happen or have happened here, you kind of going back to that, you know, strengthening your confidence, not allowing yourself to get into self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, especially was if it was some type of dysfunctional home environment, or again, it could be a loved one who has crossed over, that there is a sense here of like the need for the warmth or the support in some way. Okay, so kind of like that emotional healing. It says, I trust my ability to make strategic decisions. Okay, making strategic decisions here, but based on you being able to cut through the confusion from the past or recent past. Okay, last but not least, let's see what else is coming through for you. Intuitive friends, up next, we have Nettie P 3737. You are up next. As I always mention, intuitive friends, sometimes the messages resonate right away. Other times, they may take some time, okay? So let's see what else is coming through here. Positive Bear 2003. There could also be something that you may have experienced lately, you know, that has brought up kind of like the memory of someone, of something, or of an environment, or of at a time where, you know, you may have felt some type of heartbreak. Wow, look at this. You have 1111. Okay. Angel number 1111 coming through for you. This says, wish come true. Okay. So your guides, or maybe perhaps you're seeing the numbers 1, 1111, 1111, or 111. You could also be seeing the numbers 4 as well. So that's coming through. All right. This says here, a lucky break is on its way. This could manifest as joyful news, transformative experiences, new opportunities, or an exciting relationship. That could be romantic or non-romantic. It says you'll find yourself in the right place at the perfect time. It isn't mere coincidence. It's a gift from fate. So I feel if you've been experiencing some type of emotional grief or loss, or feeling, and again, just because if you see here, the angel is holding the child as if it's like that motherly, nurturing compassion. So if you've been feeling alone or lonely, or you've been going through some type of, you know, again, reminiscing, and it's striking an emotional chord within you, your guides are here saying, hey, listen, we're here for you. Okay. So it says, embrace this blessing and be open to the wonderful changes it will bring into your life. Okay. So very, very beautiful message here. And there you go. 1111. You may be seeing, like I said, the numbers ones or fours as well. Okay, that being said, Positive Bear, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope these messages have been insightful. Up next, we have Nettie 3737, followed by Lisa, followed by Jack Cow. There's one spot open for the subscribers, and of course there's 3 available for the members. So again, intuitive friends, if you are interested in a free mini reading, feel free to stop by. Positive Bear 2003. Let me see. I can't see. You wrote, yeah, feel alone in campus. Okay, so that's where this is coming from. Yeah. See, validation confirmation. Wow, thank you so much for that. All right, just know you're not alone in this new phase or new process that you're enduring, okay? Know that the ethereal realm is with you. Like I said, work on your solar plex chakra, solar plexus, 528 hertz solfeggio frequency, so that you can embrace and strengthen your self-confidence so you don't feel so out of place, okay? And so that you can also lean into your intuition, lean into your and follow your inner knowing, okay? So there you go. I hope that has been helpful for you, okay? All right, up next we have Nettie, but first, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box, as well as in the chat, and there you will find my links. Up next, we have Nettie. For those of you who are my subscribers, welcome. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and of course, your support to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are free 5-minute mini readings. If you're interested in something longer and more in depth, all you need to do is drop a super chat or super sticker. And then, of course, ooh, Nettie, look what just jumped out of the deck. And then, of course, you'll get a super reading. All right, Nettie P3737. I don't know. There are 2 cards. I don't know what's underneath, but I definitely can see what's at the top. And you have here romance and connection. Okay. Right now, at this moment in time, this could be a romantic. It doesn't have to be. It could be romantic. It could be non-romantic. So there could be more strengthening of the bonds with people that you care about, or someone in particular that you care about, okay? As I said, it could be romantic or non-romantic. I do feel that there could be connections around you, friends, family, loved ones, that are deepening, okay? That are more, that are strengthening, that are deepening of some sorts. But this could also be talking about your guides themselves, meaning that you've been very much leaning into your spiritual or religious strength, and therefore connecting or creating a deeper bond or connection, being more open to receiving the messages from your guides or from your higher self. So this could be seen in multiple ways here, depending on how that may resonate for you, but that's what's coming through. So those connections are fortifying, they're strengthening, they're deepening, okay, whether it be with the 3D realm, your friends, family, loved ones, or whether that be with, again, the ethereal, your higher self, okay, creator, the divine. Right behind it, this says transformation, and it seems like something is changing. Now, if there has been a recent, or maybe from the past, I don't know, I'm seeing the number 4 here. I see 4 people here and 4 thumbs up. So there you go. 4. Okay, you may be seeing the number 4s as validation confirmation. There could be a reconciliation here, mending, fixing, or repairing a connection here with someone either from the past, or someone who or it could be an environment also, okay? But you know, the connection is changing. It's mending, fixing, or repairing something on a deeper level, okay? And that sense of reconciliation, probably, okay, very much open to reconciliation, or starting to warm up, okay, someone or you starting to warm up towards each other in regards to trying to fix something, repair something, strengthen a bond or a connection. That could be friends, family, loved ones. That could be co-workers. This could be anyone. Okay, so that's how this is coming through. Transformations, you may be going through a shift. This shift could also be you realizing that some connections are not as genuine and are not as healing. Look at that. There you go. I said it. It's coming through again. There could be some relationships here, some connections that you thought were stronger and they really weren't. People may be showing you who they are, or there may have been a situation, circumstance, or event that was hurtful, whether it was in the past or recent past, or whether this was recently. There could be some type of healing happening here. This could be with friends, family, loved ones. This could also be within yourself. Okay. Healing. And as you're healing, you're developing a stronger connection, not only with the ethereal, with the creator, the universe, but you're also strengthening here your solar plexus. Your confidence is being restored. Okay. You're allowing yourself to feel real good in your own skin. Okay. So there could be this transformation because as you're healing, you're disconnecting from people, places, environments that no longer serve you. Okay. You're seeing the people who value you and the people who don't value you. You may be cutting, click, 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 click. Okay. You may be cutting either energetically, cutting the cords, or like I said, this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be non-romantic. It could be with friends, family, or loved ones. So you're healing through that emotion that created a sense of grief or loss. Now, listen, whether this is recently or whether this was a long time ago, this is talking about you feeling stronger and feeling more confident in your own skin. And there's a transformation that's happening either emotionally, energetically, mentally. Okay. So, whatever it is, it could be you creating a deeper connection with yourself, with your higher self, meaning I now, because I've been doing the healing from a connection or an environment or someone from the past or recent past, I've healed from that. I've allowed myself to link in sync and grow a deeper connection with myself or with the ethereal or with my guides. And I'm going through a very transformative period where I now, here with transformation, you see a lot of yellow, you feel comfortable in your own skin. You feel liberated from a cycle that was, difficult. And that's why you have healing. Healing is a process. Even if this happened long ago, healing doesn't all happen all in one full swoop. It's a process. Just like this greenery is here, okay? You plant the seed for the healing, and then you continue to nourish through compassion for yourself, through the work that you do in trying to release the jaded energy, the anger, the resentment. That takes time. That is why in this card you see the healing as like a green little plant, because it's the seed that we plant, and through our own nurturing we heal ourselves slowly as we do the work. So you may be right now at this moment in time, especially because it's 2026, year of one, new beginnings. You could be kind of in a way bursting out of your shell and feel more confident for yourself, about yourself. You feel more comfortable in your own skin. I would advise here to work on your solar plex chakra, 528 hertz solfeggio frequency, so that you can continue to strengthen your confidence as you go through the transition of feeling more and more confident and more stable. Here, Knight of Swords. Okay, you're cutting through the memories, the ideas, the things that at times just kind of pop into your mind. Okay, memories that could be a little bit difficult. Okay, and you choose the memories that you want to cut through, or the memories or the conversations or the words, okay, that, are still in the back of the mind, the self-sabotaging thought or limited belief, and you choose what you decide to cut through and what you decide to keep, because you may feel it valuable. But things that are low vibrational, negative, you may cut that energy, cut that idea, the memory. Okay. It says, I choose my battles carefully. All right. So beautiful, beautiful energy. Last but not least here, Nettie, let's see what else your guides want you to know. Remember that the Knight of Swords is, you're not as impulsive of things now. Okay. Especially things that may have triggered you very easily in the past. There's more of a kind of, okay, I've healed through things that maybe before I was very reactive, right? But now I'm more in a place of inner peace. Okay. Last but not least, by the way, hello, Shatira. Welcome, my dear. Who's that? Deal Love Empress. Hello. Yes, there's one spot open, Deal, or D. I don't know. I can't see from far. I'll see. So yes, there's one. I'll take care of that in a moment. Just give me 1 second. But you're the last person on the list. Thank you so much, Shatira. All right, let's see what else your guides want you to know. And of course, Nettie, if these messages resonate, let me know. Wow. Remember that I was seeing 4-4 before? You have 3-3. You're not alone in this. And whatever this is, even whatever this is, okay, whatever this is about, it could be in love. It doesn't have to be. But if there was a breakup, separation, or divorce, okay, long ago, or maybe recent, or some type of, argument with someone that you know and you love and you care about, you're in this energy of transformation and healing. You're not doing this alone. Okay. You have your guides helping you along the way. Taking chances. What did I say about this beautiful energy here? I said, you may feel very confident, feeling like you can really go out there slowly but surely. Okay. Slowly but surely, you're feeling a little bit more and more confident. You're letting go of the self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs that past situations or connections that were maybe toxic. You're cutting through that confusion and cutting through those self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, allowing yourself to strengthen your confidence and allowing yourself to move forward. Okay. With a sense of, new energy, so to speak. Okay. So this says here, take a moment to observe the people around you, your environment, and your health. This is a gentle reminder to stay cautious and alert to prevent any future issues, right? So again, cutting through the confusion, through the self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, paying very close attention to that. If you're not feeling well in something, that you can shift that energy. You can do something about it. Okay. Knight of Swords, quickly cut through or find a solution or resolution in order for you to, again, solve the issue or the problem. This could be in health. This could be with people around you. This could be in different ways. It says prioritize clear communication. And of course, Swords energy, it's about cutting through the BS and being able to look at things for what they are and be able to express the clarity and the truth of something, right? So there you go. So prioritize clear communication and maintain healthy boundaries. What did I say before about the Knight of Swords? I said cutting the people and the things that no longer serve you and allowing yourself to strategically connect and strengthen the bonds that are valuable, that are healing, that do give you a sense of assurance, that support you, not the people who don't. Okay. It says maintain healthy boundaries to ensure your well being. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful here, Nettie. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Up next, we have Lisa But first, for those of you who are new to the channel, by the way, the list is closed. I just have one last person to add here. But if I do have members, the members list is open still. Okay. So if you are a member, whether it's tier number 1, tier number 2, or tier number 3, you are more than welcome. If you haven't had a reading yet, to I'll add you to the list. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, before I add the last person on the list, I do want to welcome those of you who are new to the channel. Welcome. Those of you who are visiting for the first time, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, and my credentials, take a look down below in the description box as well as in the chat. I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, just take a look down below or in the chat. Okay, you will find my links there. That being said, intuitive friends, this is a free, quick mini reading for my subscribers and my subscribers only. So if you would like to be part of not only just the free reading, but just, be part of the channel as well, there are a lot of various topics in the playlist. So don't forget to also take a look at that. I do have pick a card readings, monthly readings. There's a lot there. Okay. So just take a look at that. Now, that being said, let's see who's here. I know Shatira's here. Hello, Shatira. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the super chat last night, right? I think you were part of that yesterday. So thank you so much for coming in. Tim, hello, my dear. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. D Love Empress. Okay, hi D Love Empress. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Lexa Tarot family. Thank you so much. Oh, wonderful. Yes, I always tell my guys, those who are open, just, show them the way. Okay. So I don't believe in coincidences. There's always a reason for why things happen and the way that at times they happen. Sometimes we don't understand it at the beginning, but as time, uh, evolves, we get to see how to connect those dots, right? But thank you so much here, D Empress. The list is closed, but it is open for members. I do have 3 members. 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 Wait, I'm writing this backwards. Members, 3 spots. Okay, there we go. All right, intuitive friends. Thank you so much. Up next, we have Lisa. Welcome, Lisa. Remember, intuitive friends, if you would like to expand your free mini reading, you can. All you need to do is drop a super chat or a super sticker, and I'll give you not only more time, but also more details, okay, to your reading. So let's take a look here, intuitive friends, and let's see what's coming through. What's coming through here for Lisa? I'm sorry, Lisa. I just got my puppy is right underneath me. He's making me laugh. Yeah, he's by my feet. He swears he's like my guard dog over here. All right, intuitive friends, Lisa, thank you so much for joining. Great to see you again. Remember, Lisa, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So let's take a look here at what your guides want you to know. Let's see what your guides want you to know. All right, intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at your February readings. They're coming up. And you have here, composure. Stay calm, cool, collected. So if you're usually calm, cool, collected, then continue to be calm, cool, collected. Okay. Composure is also giving me this energy of being that it's very important for you. Okay. Through the hustle and bustle of life, through the things that you may be multitasking. I see, you know what's funny is I see an octopus. You know, the octopus has like what, eight arms, and is always doing something. So I'm seeing that here clairvoyantly. The octopus. It's as if there are lots of things, whether physically that you're taking care of, okay? Whether you're physically, like your hands are in the pot in different pots, because, you know, whether you're the person who tends to be the head of the household or the head of fill in the blank. Like there may be others, but you're the main person that either takes care of business, that either organizes, that however that, but it's coming across as that energy. That's great that you are generous and you're open to helping others and, you know, coordinating and organizing. And there's this kind of, I'm hearing like, this is who you are. This is the type of person. If you can help, you will. But, and here's the but, you also need to carve out time for yourself where you're taking a moment, a pause, whether through meditation, whether it's through, you know, religious or spiritual moments to connect with yourself, whether it's 5 minutes at the top of the morning or 5 minutes at the end of the day. And of course, I do want to let you know, I do have what's called the nighttime affirmation. Right before you go to bed, you can do that nighttime affirmation to unwind. But you need some time to unwind, to connect and ground yourself, because this energy is telling you, okay? And with the fact that I saw the octopus with 8 arms, that if you continue to put out everybody's fire, you're going to drain yourself. You're going to exhaust yourself. So if you're the main engine and the main engine is exhausted, then that means everything else is going to suffer. So be careful that you're not overextending yourself by not taking a break. So smart delegation would be of importance. Okay? Smart delegation, meaning start thinking about those that you feel comfortable in helping in the delegation process here. Okay? I'm also getting here you being very open to the messages that you receive when you are in this either meditative state. That could be through meditation itself, or it could be through other things, maybe a hobby, maybe painting, listening to music. Something flipped over here. Deceit, you see? Sometimes your own mental guilt, your own self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs makes you feel like I can't take a break. I can't because, you know, so-and-so needs me, so-and-so needs me, so-and-so needs me, or you know what? I don't trust other people to take care of it because if I don't take care of it, nobody's going to take care of it the way I take care of it. Whatever self-sabotaging thoughts or limited belief or excuses that you may say to yourself here is coming up. And that might, again, take you away from how to allow yourself the free time or the kind of taking a break or putting a, you know, a pause on something here so that you could do your self-care. Okay? So composure is the symbolism of taking a break. It's like the Four of Swords, right? Four of Swords in tarot. You're burnt out, so you need a timeout to mentally recover, spiritually, energetically, emotionally recover, so you're not in this hamster wheel. And there may be people, by the way, and I'm just gonna say this before I cut the other deck, there are people who see that you do a lot and they can do a lot too, but you know what? Why should we? when you're taking care of it? Why should we handle it? So there's a manipulative energy here around you in some way, shape, or form where, yeah, let you take care of it. You get exhausted. You burn out. You forget about yourself. We're gonna use our time wisely. We're gonna let it fall in your lap because we meaning these people or environment, all they need to do is take a step back and you're gonna handle it. They know the routine. You've conditioned people to believe that if it's not you, no one else can handle it. Okay. So that's coming through here for you. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through. Lisa, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Your ability to find the right opportunity as well as the right moment to say what you need to say when it needs to be said, or the right opportunity for you to grab that opportunity and make it, better for you. Okay. Three of Wands is about making moves. It's about expansion. It's about also alliances and friendships. So again, being able to discern who you should, and you know who these people may be too. You may know, like, oh yeah, I know that so and so does this, so that I do it, so that I'm the one who's, you know burning out. Okay. So the Three of Wands says, I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Okay. So allow yourself to have time and energy to focus on you and the things that inspire you, the things that motivate you, the things that, again, create the sense of passion within you. But the only way that you're going to be able to decipher what that is, or to clearly see how that may work out for you, is by you taking a moment and giving yourself the self-care that you need. Okay. Three of Wands is in motion, but it's in motion once it knows exactly what it's going to do. So the Three of Wands is this energy where, yeah, it's about expansion and expanding your horizons, but it's about knowing the right opportunity or the right moment in order to do so. Okay. And allowing your inspiration and motivation to guide you to where it is that you want to, again, flourish, open up, move things. Okay. All right, last but not least here, Lisa, and let's see, who do we have after Lisa? Oh, where did I put my, oh, right here, right next to me. Jack Cal, you are up next. Commitment, okay? Be committed to the change that you want to make, not just for a little bit of a temporary moment, but make it be more consistent. Just how you have conditioned others to feel like, well, if if I don't handle it, it can't be handled. Commit yourself to saying, I'm going to commit myself to 5 minutes a day to have a moment where I'm connecting with myself. Okay. Just either doing your 7 chakras healing, your alignment, whether it's listening to solfeggio frequencies, whether it's meditation, whether it's affirmations, whatever it is, whether it's in prayer, whatever this is, commit to starting the change with yourself so that you can be in balance and be grounded. Because if you are not in balance and if you're not grounded, you're not going to be able to lead the way. Okay. Commitment says living with honesty and light every day is a powerful way to cultivate a peaceful and meaningful life. So in other words, this is what you should be cultivating at least 5 minutes in the daytime or 5 minutes before you go to sleep, the moment of, connecting with your inner self. Okay. By embracing the truth, you unlock solutions. Didn't I talk about that? And comfort. Let go of worries by expressing your emotions authentically and regularly. Open your heart to the future because the best is yet to come. You may be seeing numbers connected to 6, Okay, so you may see sixes, you may see zeros. You may also see the number 12. Well, 12 is 1 plus 2 is equal to 12. I mean, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So you may be also be seeing the numbers 3. Okay, so you are getting threes, sixes. You may see multiples of threes, like 3, 6, 9s. Okay, that being said, Lisa, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, if these messages resonated for you, drop a rose in the comment section and here in the chat, and that lets me know that these messages resonated for you. I wish you the best of luck, Lisa, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Up next, we have Jack Cal. Jack Cal, you are up next. You're very welcome, Lisa. Jack Cal, you are up next. But before I jump into Jack Cal's reading, I want to introduce myself here to those of you who are visiting for the first time. Welcome, intuitive friends. If you're visiting for the first time, welcome. And if you newly subscribed to the channel, you just subscribed to the channel, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining the Lexa Tarot community. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. And if you're watching me here live, you can take a look in the chat. Okay, so all those links are there for you. Healing is coming up again. Interesting. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Jack Cal. Don't forget, intuitive friends, that the February readings are coming up. They are being uploaded as we speak. So don't forget to take a look at your monthly readings, as well as all the other available content in the playlists. Okay, we have the energy healing, which is a free resource that I have there for those of you who are interested in energy healing, as I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner. I also have daily affirmations in the playlist also. It's under energy healing and affirmations for those of you who want to manifest. I have the nighttime affirmation for those of you who want to manifest more love in your single, to attract your divine counterpart in 2026. The daily the affirmations are there also for the divine counterpart. There are pick a card readings. There's lots there on the channel, so feel free to take a look at the playlist. Up next, we have Jack Cal. All right, intuitive friends. You're very welcome, Lisa. I see the rose. That I'm able to see from far away very, very quickly. You're very welcome. So this must have resonated for you. Wonderful. All right. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Okay, intuitive friends. All right. Up next, we have Jack Cal. Jack Cal. These messages are for you. And as a reminder, Jack Cal, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So feel free to, again, I don't know if you're here, but even if you're not, you'll end up seeing these messages later then. But let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. Jack Cal, what your guides want you to know. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Jack Cal, wow. I mean, you saw all that shuffling I did. You got composure, just like the person before you. You guys saw I shuffle. I'm an aggressive shuffler. So if something comes up twice in a row, that means that that's what is meant. It's meant for you here, Jack Cal. All right, composure. A reminder here, Jock, that there could be certain things. Now for you, it's coming as worries. Okay, there could be something that is very interesting, right, intuitive friends? The same card, but I'm getting a whole different message with you, Jack Cal. I'm feeling there's a sense of worries and concerns here that may be either keeping you up at night, or that may be kind of like, it could even be a decision or options. Like you're like on the fork of the road of something here. And you're like, where should I go? Should I go left? Should I go right? Should I go straight ahead? What's going on? Okay. I do feel that, maybe that's the busyness that I feel, because I do feel the sense of like busyness. So it could be mental. Okay. You could be mentally busy. Your mind is occupied or preoccupied about something. And your guides want you to know here that the more you kind of like stress about it, the more energy you're giving to the stress, as opposed to giving more energy to the solution or resolution of something. Okay. So with composure, your guides are reminding you that whenever you feel like you're at the fork of a road, whether you don't know whether to stay in the path you're in or whether you should go left or right, that allowing yourself the time to just ground yourself, root chakra, 396 hertz, Salvaggio frequency, ground yourself, ground your energy, and center yourself in the present, not worrying about the past, not worrying or not being anxious about the future, just allowing yourself to be present in that present moment. You may, by doing this, regularly, allow yourself to see a solution or resolution, or at least start taming your mind to calm down and not to be so busy. Okay, because there's a set there, I'm getting like stress here, and I'm seeing it and feeling it. I'm hearing like the buzz of static. It's like shh, you know so there could be here this kind of like static energy at times, maybe after a long day, maybe because there's a lot that's on your mind, maybe because you are at a fork of the road. But your guides are saying here that your inner oracle, your own higher self, will guide you and help you along the way. But you got to make time to connect with your higher self. Okay. So allowing yourself either 5 minutes before the start of your day with some nice root chakra energy. If you don't have time to do all seven, okay, here are the chakras here, all seven chakras. Um, then at least start with the root chakra. Okay. Um, and there's a quick, you could also find it on YouTube. There's like a quick 7 minute one that you could do first thing in the morning. It's just like a quick 7 minute chakra alignment. Okay. Now I usually, have the one posted that it's the 30 minutes, right? The 30 minutes, that's wonderful because then you have 30 minutes but if you don't have 30 minutes at the top of the day, then, you know, 7 quick minutes here to align yourself and ground yourself. You could also listen. You could also, like, if you have a singing bowl, excuse me, a singing bowl, use that as well. Okay. But the important thing here is for you to cultivate the type of discipline so that you can allow yourself to not be as stressed or caught up in your head by whatever life may be throwing at you, right? If you do this already, continue to do so. There may be some messages that you may be downloading or something, spiritually here that you may be activating as well. All right, let's see. I'm also getting that you, through this, like, even as just meditative state, doesn't have to be through meditation, but through a meditative state, you could be getting some type of kind of like seeing things, like like a vision or something. So that could be like important here in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So some type of clarity. Health, that is beautiful. Financial health, okay? Your guides are saying continue to ground this energy so that you could continue to be fruitful, bountiful, and expand. Now, this could be a great opportunity of expansion in your financial health, okay? Coins, pentacles, money, work, okay? Maybe this stress is connected to work or it's connected to money matters. I don't know, but if it is, again, align that energy here. Okay, so it makes sense too because the root chakra is very much connected to the stability. So it makes total sense here that I was getting, listen, start with the root chakra, right? First of all, it's the first body energy center, but the root chakra is a lot having to do with the stability, the resources, the house, the home, food, money matters. That's the stability. Okay. So there may be an improvement here of some sort. This could also be talking about your emotional health. Okay. Mental health, energetic health. It could be very much connected to family, could be connected to work, family, colleagues. Okay. This could be connected to partner or, your love life. However, this may be, there's a growth here happening. Super important for you to, again, keep grounded so that you can continue to grow. Remember, no matter how high and tough the winds are, a tree that is well planted and well rooted and well anchored to the ground is not gonna budge. Okay, so take that analogy, you know, in regards to this reading here. What is going on? This is the same card that the other person got before you. This is funny. All right, you have the Knight of Swords. You may get, listen, and this is coming, again, same card, but different message that's coming in. Because I feel that there's a lot on your mind. I said this at the top of your reading, Jackal. I said that I feel that like your mind is like in multiple places. There's a lot happening in your mind, and it may be creating a sense of feeling a bit imbalanced, out of balance, out of sorts, unaligned. Okay. So choose the things that you want to take care of first that are super important. Prioritize, organize, especially if like the apartment is at a disarray or your home is messy. Start making time to organize it. Okay. And I know we all get busy from time to time, but if you're not organizing that, then it might affect your finances. Okay. Because remember, home is part of that stability, is part of that root chakra. Home, work, money, very much connected to the root chakra. So make sure that you make time to organize your home, your office space, the area that you work, your planner. Organization is key because I'm getting scattered energy. I told you I'm getting that static electricity type of feel. Okay. All right. Last but not least here, Jackal. Let's see what else is coming through for you, my love. Last but not least, we have 111, intuition. Okay. Intuition says here, now is the time to realize your long-held ideas. You're on the right path. Obviously, your financial health or some type of positive health here doesn't have to be financial. It could be in other areas, but things are moving along here, but you gotta center yourself and ground yourself. Now is the time to realize your long-held ideas. You're on the right path to turning your dreams into reality. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Okay, there you go. You may be a little bit worried about something. Like I said, there's a lot going through your mind. Organization is going to be key for you, though. The right people, the right circumstances, and the right resources are coming together to support you. Grounded energy. Doom. Okay. Organization. You ground your energy 5 minutes at the top of the morning, 5 minutes at the end of the day. If you want, listen to the nighttime affirmation. You clean up your home, your office space, you organize your planner, whatever it is, you're going to gain more abundance and prosperity. You will attract it automatically. So keep that in mind. It says here, happiness and new opportunities are within your reach. Trust the journey and have faith in the process. Wow, what a beautiful message here. Very much interconnected to one another here. Four different decks, same energy throughout. So beautiful, beautiful messages here for you. Jackal, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Up next, we have D Love Empress. But before I jump into D Love Empress's reading, I do want to mention here, intuitive friends, for those of you who just subscribed to the channel, thank you. For those of you who are new here for the first time, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, and you will see lots of links there that will lead you to my website. Okay, so there's lots there for you to take a look at. That being said, intuitive friends, for those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome, intuitive friends. Thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you for the thumbs up, the likes. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, this is my way of giving back to you by giving you a quick free first come, first serve mini reading here for those of you who are interested and are open to it. Okay. Now, as a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Now, want to mention the following. I might actually come back a little later to do a quick spill some tea. So if you're interested in that, if you have a particular question, what's possibly going on with, then I'm going to give you an opportunity to join me after this live. And of course, those readings are not going to be free. Okay. Those are readings that there is a $10 charge, USD charge. Okay. So these readings are free, but those are not. So if you want to join me later, just make sure you've turned on your notification bell and all alerts. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, up next we have D Love Empress. Welcome, D Love Empress. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for subscribing, and welcome. All right, D Love Empress, just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what's coming through for you. Okay, quick 5-minute mini reading. Let's see what's coming through for you. And you are the last person on the list. Hello, Sagittarius 83. You know what, Sagittarius 83? I said 5, but I feel very well rested today. So yes, I'm going to add you to the list. Okay, my dear? Okay, but you're the last person. Saggy 83, welcome. I'll add you to the list. Okay, my dear? No worries. All right. Let's see, D Love Empress. Okay, let me just write here, close session. Give me 1 second, D. I'm sorry. You're very welcome. All right, perfect. There we go. All right, intuitive friends, let's see here. D Love Empress. Love the name. Love the name. Empress card, like the Empress card in tarot. Let's see what's coming through. What your guides want you to know. Okay, what do they want you to know? Raise your vibration. Wow, this is beautiful. This doesn't mean that your vibration isn't on the rise. Okay, so it's just kind of like saying here, raise your vibration. Okay, you may be more open as of lately, or you may be radiating a whole new vibe, whether that is your perception, the way you're looking at things now, very different than you did in 2025, or a very different energy than 2025. Okay. So there's this kind of like either you're working more on your spirituality or, your religious connection, spiritual connection, whether it's that you are allowing yourself to be more open, maybe you're activating, you're downloading. Okay, it like the static electricity isn't there. You're like more in a connection here with your higher self. But raise your vibration here it's like I feel like your auric field, and you may be even the type of person that when you walk into the room, you just naturally attract people. You may be the person that's in a store and people are like, excuse me, do you work here? Not because like they think you work. I mean, they think you work there, but it's your energy. Like there's this kind of like, ooh, interesting. Wow, this is a very interesting reference. I'm getting miscongeniality. You have that charisma. You have that energy. It's your aura. Okay. You have an auric field that calls people's attention. Not everyone understands why they're called to you. Okay. But it's that's what I'm seeing. It's this bubble around you. So as you continue to raise your vibration and do the things, align your energetic frequency, I'll give you something at the end of this reading so that you can continue to do, because I'm hearing upgrade. Okay. So there's something about you may be doing something now, but you may need more upgrade. Okay. Because you're expanding. You may be already a person who's very much developed in your intuition, like you understand what your six senses are, or there's this energy here of like you're downloading more, you're sharpening, you're developing. But I don't know why I keep getting the reference, because it's so funny, but I keep, and you could, share. This is the second time this reference is coming through here for you. It's like people come to, do you work here? Do you work here? Excuse me, I'm sorry, do you work here? And it's your aura. It's your aura that calls people in. And you're like, why is it that I'm always getting, by the way, I'm also the type of person that I always get that energy too. People asking me. For me, it's that, or excuse me, can you tell me where to go to, or people who are lost. Just always, okay? But if there's this kind of like, why is that always happens to me, or why is it that usually happens to me? I'm telling you, it's your auric field. Okay. So it's beautiful. That's a plus. Okay. But yeah, that's what's coming through. Let's see what else is coming through. You are very much divinely protected here. Okay. Very, very much divinely protected. I don't know if you work on your 7 chakras, but if you don't, you should. That's going to give you more of an alignment to ground yourself, and it's also going to even strengthen your auric shield. Okay. So again, like I said earlier, I'm going to share that with you because I keep seeing that as part of like more activation, more downloads for you. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through for you, my dear. What your guides want you to know. Prosperity. Wow. Didn't I say I told you you're divinely guided. You are divinely guided. Yep. You have a very, very bright, and I'm even gonna say bright yellow aura. Yeah, it's like white or yellow. Very, very powerful. So prosperity is here in your reading. This is saying your guides want to remind you anything that you want. You have the Midas touch, my dear. Okay, so that's number one. I just heard that very clearly. You have the Midas touch. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish and do, you can do it. Okay, you may be a natural manifester as well. Okay, you could be a natural manifester. And this reading may be kind of like you're at a stage in spiritually or energetically. And remember that I said, and I said this a little while ago, I said, I feel like there's an upgrade. And that may be the reason why you were kind of like aligned to the channel, because there's this like, it's time for an upgrade. Like whatever it is that you do, that's great, but we need to add more tools to the toolbox so that you can continue to grow, to prosper, and to expand. But it keep getting yellow and white, or like a pale yellow. I'm getting that too. Now it's interesting because Pentacles energy, or pentacles are yellow, like coins, like the pentacles in tarot are yellow. I mean, they're that gold color. So there may be something here that you've said to yourself and you say, you know what, 2026 is going to be a very different year. It's going to be a different year. I'm going to, expand. I'm going to, there's this energy, and it's coming through as energy. It could be something that you have said also, because I'm getting here like the Magician card in tarot, as above, so below. So you could be a very good manifester, but there's this energy here, a lot of energy of like, listen, this is what I want to do in 2026. Period. Point blank, period. This is what I want. And your guides are saying you can get anything that you want. You have the Midas touch. Now, as you continue to work and to upgrade spiritually, meaning aligning your chakras, meaning doing, and you could take a look on my playlist, the energy, the nighttime affirmation to sync and link your energy before you go to sleep. As you do these things in your spiritual practice, it's going to help you in the 3D work, in the 3D realm, in the 3D, meaning, on the planet Earth. There may be opportunities that may come your way. You may even be the type of person who, like, people say, how the heck that you're so lucky. You're so lucky that just kind of landed on your lap. Because that's what I'm getting here too. Very, very interesting energy. Very positive, very strong. And yeah, so I'm going to give you some links here before, when we end your reading here. But all very beautiful. As above, so below, the Magician card in tarot. You have a very calming or compassionate nature in the way that you talk to people. There's a human touch that you have, whether, I don't know what you do for a living, I don't know what you work in, but there's a very human, like, even kind of like, I'm getting like, how people say, and I don't know if you're in the medical field either, but I'm just saying, I'm getting like, like when you go to a doctor's office or when you're in the ER or something like that, and you're like, wow, that nurse or that doctor has really good bedside manners. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. You have that type of rapport or charisma with people naturally. Okay. I'm seeing someone here who can like really like just have a conversation with someone as you're like waiting to like pay for your groceries at the supermarket or something. But it's like that type of relatable energy that you naturally have. And again, I feel that has a lot to do with your auric field. So very, very positive, very, very beautiful. The Magician in tarot, you are in 2026, you're going to bring things more into reality than any other year. Also, Neptune is going into Aries. That may be something of importance here for you as well. Uranus, Gemini is going to be in Uranus is going to be in Gemini for the next 7 years. That's happening through later 2026. So if you have anything having to do with Gemini placements, there could just be a brand new shift and a brand new opening. So there, So let's see what else is coming through for you. Yeah, Three of Swords. You've gone through a lot, though. Okay, you've gone through a lot. You've gone through your share of heartbreak, of disappointment, of sadness, of deception, of arguments, of toxic environments, toxic people. You've had your share of disappointments in your life. So yeah, it's coming across like all this beautiful, powerful energy, which it is, but you've gone through a lot. Okay. It says, I see things exactly as they are. And Maybe you have in the past or recent past. You've been able to see things exactly as they are, and either you have chosen to walk away from it, or the universe, destiny, your guides have said enough is enough. It's time for you to shift your energy into another direction. Okay? So, Three of Swords, sad feelings, arguments, memories of the past. You've gone through your share of that. And it says here, I see things exactly as they are. You're able now to understand why certain things may have occurred, what you allowed to also happen because of your generosity, because of your energy. Now, it's very interesting because, like I said, I kept seeing pale yellow and yellow, right? And I said that's very much connected to Pentacles energy, right? To the Pentacles. But what's also very interesting is if we look at the major arcana in tarot, the Sun card is the vital source, right? The Sun card, happiness, success, personal growth, recharging, not being stressed. And if we look at who rules in the major arcana, Leo rules the strength card in tarot. So whatever didn't break you made you stronger. You know what I mean? So that's coming through for you here. And your guides want to let you know about that. Intuitive friends, I'm so sorry. The list is closed, but you can continue to subscribe to the channel and meet me here back tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be opening a whole new list. Okay? Thank you so much, intuitive friends. All right, let's close this reading. Wow, that was a little bit over 5 minutes there, but there's a lot coming through here for you. Readjustments, look at that. 1616. Didn't I just talk about Leo? I just mentioned Leo energy, the strength card in tarot. Leo is ruled by the sun. Now listen here, look at this. 16, 16, 16. But wait, there's more. 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. 7 July, the beginning of Leo season. There may be a fire sign here connected to you, whether it's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I would say more Leo than anything else. You may have some placements on your astrological natal chart very much connected to Leo. But I mean, the signs are here. 7th month of the year is July. That's the beginning of Leo season. That's the fire sign. Like I said, a lot of fire, a lot of energy, a lot of, there you go. So, all right. There could be something coming up 7/7, okay? Or during Leo season also. So I'm just kind of letting you know. Readjustment. Self-control is strong enough to set things right. A new, either romantic or non-romantic or platonic friendship is on the horizon, along with the opportunity to reconnect and start anew with something from your past, a past project, a past dream, a past desire, something that you've been striving for, something that you want to create, something that, a project, an idea, especially when I told you at the top of the reading, I was getting like you saying to yourself, like, this is the year for me. This is when things are going to shift. This is when things are going to change. Okay. So that, and I also want to mention, because I was getting a lot of that Leo energy, I do want to mention that Aries season is coming up. And Aries season is actually the start of the astrological new year. Okay. So it's the start of the astrological new year. It kicks off with Aries, which starts in March. So there may be some kickoff here happening to you or for you, very positively here for you, dealing with the fire sign. Okay. So again, the fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So what's coming up next in March? Aries season, the new year, the new astrological year. So there could be something coming through. You have 7-7 here, Leo season. There could be something here connected to that also. So there you go. Okay. Now it says here, trust that everything will fall into place as you embrace these positive energies. Look at that. There you go. So that readjustment, that alignment. Didn't I say that at the top of the reading? I said I feel that there's this like you're upgrading. So upgrading, you got to readjust. Okay, you're going to add more tools to your spiritual arsenal or your toolbox so that you can continue to glow, raise your vibration, and to grow prosperity. That being said, don't go anywhere, okay? Because I'm going to add here something here. Oh my goodness, there's a lot here. Okay, so you wrote a lot. I haven't taken a look at that yet, but give me 1 second. Let me find here the link for you. First of all, take a look at the playlist and look under energy, healing, and affirmations. And do those like nighttime affirmations right before you go to sleep at night. That's going to help you kind of link and sync and align your frequency. Alignment is super important here for you. As the magician, like I said, I was feeling the magician energy in tarot with this prosperity card. So again, the magician has 1 foot in the 3D realm on earth and 1 foot in the ethereal. Okay, so here you go. The 30-minute 7 chakra alignment so that you can further align. Okay, so because I'm getting here growth for you, like literally, like there's something about an upgrade. So maybe this is the year where things start shifting even more. Now, let me see here. Oh, and then let me also, before I even read your notes, give me 1 second. Let me also here give you the list. By the way, Sagittarius 83, I'm going to do your reading in a moment. Just give me 1 second here. And by the way, these links that I'm placing here in the chat is good for everyone. So it just happens to be that it came very strongly in your reading, but energy alignment. Okay, here we go. There you go. You have 2 free resources to help guide you and strengthen and align you, as I said here. All right, let me see. What did you write here? Ooh, there's a lot. Okay, hold on. Thank you. That's okay. Take your time. Ask me. Always ask me if I work at the stores. Okay, validation confirmation, because that was coming through. Came up twice. You have here, okay, I will. Yellow is my favorite color. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, you said yes perfectly. I don't know what that was about. You said yes, 2026 is my year. I was feeling that here. It's not luck, it's alignment. Yes, that's exactly it. It's not luck, it's alignment. Yes, very, very true. Very well said there. You said, I'm a Leo. Oh my gosh, you're a Leo. I was talking about that Leo energy, especially here with the 7-7. I know the Leo full moon is coming up soon. Oh, so if you know, yeah, there I know the full moons, but I usually see what they are right before. But if there is a Leo full moon coming up, that is the time. Manifestation. Hello, hello. Okay? Daily affirmations, your nighttime affirmations, whatever it is, take a look at those links that I gave you. That's going to give you a big push here. Because remember that I said the Magician card in tarot, you have the Midas touch here. You said, yes, I have like 20 years of toxic people, places, and things. Yep. Okay. Samantha Campos, thank you so much, my dear. Come back for next time, okay? The list is closed. It says, yes, I always wear rose-colored glasses, seeing the good in people and always getting disappointed. So now I have no choice but to see everything as it is. Wow. Talk about validation confirmation, because that's exactly what came through for you. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh, you're a Leo. Well, listen. There you go, Leo. Okay. All that came through. And again, these are cold readings. I've never met you, but energy never lies. So that being said, thank you so much here, D Love Empress, for your love, loyalty, and your support. And feel free here, D Love Empress, to share my YouTube channel link with 3 of your best friends today, okay, or tonight. Okay, let them know about the messages that you got on the channel, and go ahead and explore the playlist. There's lots there, and hopefully this has resonated for you. I mean, looking at the messages now, it looks like it really did. So there you go. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for being part of the Lexa Tarot channel. Up next, we have Sagittarius 83. Welcome, Sagittarius 83. But before I jump into Sagittarius 83's reading, I do want to mention here, intuitive friends, D Love, you're amazing. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you enjoyed the messages here. Again, share my YouTube channel with your friends. Okay. I also have, I'm also on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm mostly more on Instagram than anything else. So if you do have an Instagram account, feel free to follow me. All my social media. Wait a minute. Ace, what are you doing? Okay, I'm sorry, Ace. Okay, you got your bone. You're good. Sorry, my puppy Ace. By the way, Ace has a channel, my dog. So it's called Ace Doggy Corner. So you guys can see it in the post. But yeah, I'm mostly on Instagram. You can see all my social media links underneath my banner, okay, on my channel. All right. That being said, intuitive friends, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've subscribed, thank you. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then feel free to take a look down below in the description box, as well as in my chat. And yes, I do have credentials, so take a look at that. All that is there for you. Just a reminder, intuitive friends, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. Okay, tomorrow is a new list. So those of you who got a reading today, you're not going to be able to get a reading tomorrow. Okay, only because fair is fair, right? So tomorrow we have a brand new list. And yeah, so that's all the announcements. All right, so let's jump into the reading here for Sagittarius 83. Hello, Sagittarius 83. Thank you so much for tuning in and for stopping by. Let's see here, Sagittarius 83, what your guides want you to know. Okay, what your guides want you to know. Hold on one second. Ace, what are you doing? Because when I don't see you, okay, you're good. Yeah, when I don't see my puppy, is that he's doing something he shouldn't be doing. No, but he's entertained with his bone. Okay. All right. Sagittarius 83. Let's see what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know. And just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. What your guides want you to know. You have here Mother, Father, God. Mother, Father, God, or Mother, Father, Universe. Okay, or Mother, Father, higher self, however you want to do that, however you want to interpret the God. Okay. Now, what I'm getting here, Sagittarius 83, is that you are a born intuitive. Okay, that's number one. You may be the type of person in your family that you're the intuitive one. You're the one who picks up the energy or the reality, or whatever may be going on here, in regards to seeing beyond the 3D. You're the type of person who's able to see beyond the BS. You may be the person who I'm getting here who maybe as a child you kind of were able to see the, I don't know, like, because I'm getting like me. So that's what my guides are telling me. So it's like very intuitive, very much open to being able to call a spade, so to speak. Maybe even at times being seen as a black sheep of the family, only because, you know, you were able to see or sense that something is off kilter. Okay. And so, what I'm getting here in regards to this message here is that there's a part of you that is very much connected to the 3D, meaning the day to day. Okay. And there's another part of you who's very much connected to the ethereal, to the spiritual, to the spirituality, whether that is spirituality, whether it's religion, whether it's your ability to connect with your intuition, whether it's your sixth senses, however it may be. You may have even maybe through dreams maybe felt like maybe have gone through like astral projection. And it's very interesting because I normally don't get that type of energy. Now astral projection could be in different ways. You could be like flying in your dreams, like you're literally flying in the sky in your dreams, or there may be here something of a connection about travel, flying. Okay. So there's this kind of like I can connect to the ethereal and I could also be very much connected to the 3D realm. Okay. So there is this sense here that there could be other members of your family, if not now, like living, they could have maybe have passed, that have an ability very much similar to that. So like if you're very intuitive and you're like, but my mother and my father are intuitive, but I am so very much intuitive. Why is that? It could be two things. Number one, it could be just passed from generation to generation. It may have skipped certain generations. Okay. There could also be here past lives that you may be very much connected to. Okay, Sagittarius 83. So if you've been feeling kind of like, I've always felt like like I don't belong, right? Because I feel different than other members of my family. Or I'm like more spiritual, or I'm more sensitive, or I'm more of an empath. I'm able to connect with things energy more than other people in my family. Again, it could be because you have had many lifetimes of this energy of being able to connect, okay, in that way spiritually. Okay, so that's what's coming through for you in regards to that. So use that as your advantage. Okay, maybe you may have had because I'm getting something I keep getting astral projection with you. I don't know why. I don't know if you have had dreams where you've been flying in your dreams. And if you don't understand why that has happened or why you've dreamt those dreams, those are called astral projection dreams, where you are like literally flying um, through the sky. And it's like, it feels like a dream and it feels so real. Or you could kind of very well, maybe through meditation, sometimes maybe get that kind of outer body experience or feeling. Okay. So yeah, that's what's coming through for you. Wow, look at that. Look what just flipped over. So you have a couple there. So number one, rest and rejuvenation. You have three other or two other cards underneath here. So I'll talk about that in a minute. But again, you have a very, very kind of like a very strong connection between you and the ethereal. So remember that I just said astral projection. Remember that I just said this feeling like you can kind of like have an outer body experience. I'm getting that very heavily with you. Don't know why, but maybe there's a reason here. Maybe it'll make sense later here for you. But you have rest and rejuvenation. Now, yes, number one, because of your spirituality or the ability that you have to be able to tune in, whether because you're an empath, because you're an intuitive, because you're able to see through people very easily or pick up energy in your environment, you may need to feel like to rest more often, or at least to meditate more often in order to ground yourself. Okay, so as you saw with D Love Empress, I did place two links there in the chat. It would be really useful for you here, Sagittarius 83, to also use those three resources that I placed. They're all free and they will help you here Hello, Trinity Twee. Welcome, welcome. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Yes, when I was 7, I used to fly with angels. Ah, we communicate telepathically. No wonder. Sagittarius 83. Yes, I always fly and have deep messages. Okay. Bingo. There you go. Validation confirmation. Told you. Because I keep seeing it. I keep seeing flying, flying, flying. And I'm like, okay, you know. So there you go. Validation confirmation. I don't have to say anything more about that because obviously you connected with that. Here you go. Beauty. Beauty is not so much about external, it's about self-care. So exactly what I was just channeling 2 seconds ago. Super important for you to continue your spiritual discipline of connecting with yourself and disconnecting from the external so that you can grow a deeper and more clearer messages here. Again, I felt like as you were a child, super intuitive, you know uh, um as you know here, I just saw that, I just read what you wrote, only because I'm seeing that I was frozen on my phone. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, self-care is super important, especially the more kind of like spiritual you are, the more that happens. Look at that clarity. Okay, there's a very clear communication or tethering between you and the ethereal. Okay. I feel it's been very clear for you ever since you were a child. You've had your validations and confirmations throughout your lifetime, and you will continue to do so. Okay. So remember to give yourself the self care that you need in order to continue to expand and grow. I do feel, as I said before, and it's very interesting, but you're going to get something even clearer. Okay. So this may be the time where you're going to enter a very new era in regards to your spirituality. Okay. Not only because Neptune in 2026 is now in Aries, that's going to bring a whole different shift. So the past 13 years of how you were connecting spiritually or connecting, with the ethereal may shift and change to a different type of connection. Okay. Better, uh, different. Okay. Because Neptune is the planet of illusion and subconscious. Okay. And the fact that it's going to be in Aries for the next 13 years is going to be a very big difference and a very big shift. So that may be the reason here that your guides are saying continue to place the discipline in the manner in which you meditate or how that happens. Okay. Because there's more clarity that's coming up. Okay. So yeah, Neptune is going into Aries. Neptune was in Pisces for about 13 to 14 years, which means everything connected to spirituality and creativity, especially here with beauty, where creativity was a big growth for you in the last 13 years. Okay. So the last 13 to 14 years, you may have been seeing a lot of this energy. It's going to shift now because Neptune is going to go into Aries, okay? So that, for whatever reason, may be of importance here for you. All right, now let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. What else do your guides want you to know? Very, very beautiful message here. And very, very interesting how I kept I kept seeing astral projection. And thank you for giving me validation confirmation on that. All right, let's see what else is coming through, what your guides want you to know. And you have here 5 of Cups. You've had your feelings of loss, of disappointment. Okay. 5 of Cups. You've had emotional setbacks in your life. You've had, the regret, the loss, the guilt, the sadness. Okay. That's been there. But now it's the dawn of a new day. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure my dog is not getting himself into trouble here. Okay. Checking up on you. Okay. But yeah, now is the dawn of a new day. Okay. You may have been ridiculed as a child or made fun of because of your ability to connect in a very different way. Okay. Whether it was bullying at school, whether it was even your own family saying that, quote unquote weird, that doesn't really happen, oh, that's just in your imagination, things of that sort. Okay, so you may have been subjected to that through childhood. Again, bullying, maybe families, shunning you, dismissing you, not believing in the things that you're telling them, not believing in the experiences that you may have encountered. Okay. I'm also getting something about star seed as well. I don't know if you connect to that, but I'm just throwing it out there because I'm getting like galaxy. And I don't know if like the galaxy is very much connected to like the places technically that you have like astral projected to. So it may be even like beyond just like the earth. It's like that kind of like universal galactic thing also is what I'm getting here. So very, very interesting. But here with the Five of Cups is saying you will move forward when it's the right time. And again, there's a sense of development. There's a sense of, again, like I said, a leap forward here with Neptune going into Aries in 2026. So that may shift something here. It may allow you here to establish a new way to ground yourself and add more tools to your spiritual toolbox so that you can continue that connection and get the clarity that you were born with, and maybe even make it clearer as Neptune goes into Aries. Okay, so that is coming across here. This wanted to flip over. 777 manifested wisdom. Usually I don't take the cards that don't flip over, but this was telling me that I should pick it. So there you go. Number one, you have 777. Number 7 could be very much connected here to sign symbol synchronicities that you've been, the sign symbol synchronicities here that you may be experiencing up, in the near future, or something that you've been seeing. Now, what's very interesting is 7 times 3 is equal to 21. 21, when we look at numerology, we always want to look at single digits. That's what we look at, single digits, right? So if you have the number 21, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. This journey that you are going through, this experience that you've gone through, you've always been supported. If you have not felt the support by family or friends, you definitely have been supported here, and kind of like a reminder that your ability to be supported here by the ethereal, your angels, your guardian angel, your higher self, destiny, the universe, creator, of that sorts. So there's a depth of wisdom. There's the sense of like you being able to connect the dots in a very wise and kind of well above your years. And you may have been that type of child that you assessed and you were able to connect dots and have a sense of maturity, or a sense of like when you said something, or you shared an idea that was like very, like I call them like little adults. The children that are like that, like you sit down with them, they're children, but they sound like adults. You know what I mean? So you may have had, you may be that type of person, maybe even as a child, or maybe here even just, now, where you're able to like explain something with a lot of depth and thought that is not the common uh ideal. It's not the common, you think out of the box is how this is coming across. Okay, so last but not least, it says this message finds you in a time of uncertainty. Okay, yet rest assured that you will emerge victorious from any challenges you face. So whether this is something that you faced in the past, whether this energy of the Five of Cups is something that you're experiencing now, or this is something, that may be unfolding, again, you will move forward at the right time, and you're going to be able to release this, as you again heal and continue to work on that. So it says here, remember you possess valuable life experiences. I told you, the wisdom. It's like you've been the little adult, or you're a person who has a lot of depth, and you look at things from outside of the box. Okay, so remember you possess valuable life experiences and wisdom that can inspire others. Sharing this wisdom will require enthusiasm and effort, the discipline Okay. There may be some things that may be developing here in 2026 that could be very much connected to how you inspire others through your wisdom here as well. So it says sharing this wisdom will require enthusiasm and effort, but it will make a meaningful impact. So there may be some projects here, or maybe there's something here on the spirituality end of it. If you haven't been doing it already, maybe there's an idea, maybe there's something that you've been kind of wanting to share with the world, whether it's create a community, whether it's create your own channel on YouTube, whether it's write a book, whether it's be part of communities of like-minded souls that are very much into spirituality, then that is what's coming through here for you. That being said, Sagittarius 83, I hope these messages have been insightful, and I hope that you continue to be part of the Lexa Tarot channel. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And remember, take a look at the playlist. Don't forget, take a look at your February, readings. And thank you so much for being here. Intuitive friends, this is the last person here on my list, but I do want to share with each and every one of you a humble thanks for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And as always, don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, and I will see you here next time. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.